my beautiful Capricorn peeps, what's happening, what's crack-a-lackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy Ann for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your July 2021 reading. I hope you guys are well, and if so, let me know down in the comments down below. As always, readings here are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome. And if not, it's not your message, and if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, you're more than welcome to. All that information is going to be linked down in the description box down below. But Capricorn, with all that being said, man, let's get on into it, and let's see what we got going on for your July, baby. Messages for Team Cappy here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout July 2021. What messages do we got coming through for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout July 2021. Alright, Cappy. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's see what's going on for my Capricorn peeps. Cappy, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Five of Pentacles. Okay, what's going on, Capricorn? You can be connecting possibly here with a fellow Earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or possibly a fellow Capricorn. Taking a look at your current energy, you do have here the Nine of Cups. Person you're dealing with, you got here the Queen of Wands. And then looking at the outcome that's present for you is showing up as the Ten of Wands. Okay. So right off the bat, we have fire sign, earth sign, and water sign energy. Now, with the Five of Pentacles to the Nine of Cups, there's something here that you feel is missing for your personal fulfillment. The Five of Cups usually could talk about grief, loss. You know, it could have been a loss of a friend, a loss of a family member, a loss of a lover that you were involved with. And when I say loss, I don't necessarily mean physically, but physically could apply to some of you. I more so mean in like the relationship type, so you could have lost a relationship, but for some of you, if you have lost the person, my condolences. There is this energy, though, of you trying to strive to move forward, finding your personal fulfillment in your life, but you feel like there's something missing. You feel like there's something here that's empty, that's preventing you to move forward. You know, we're in Cancer season in July. Cancer season is a very emotional time. It's an emotional time, but it's also a time where you find yourself in deep revelations of cycles that you've been hung up about. You know, usually in Cancer season, you kind of come to the conclusion of, why have I been so much focused or so focused on this? Why have I been sulking over this? Why have I been in this energy for such a long time when there's an exit door? You know, think of being in a building, for example. You're in a building and there's no lights on and you're inside that building and you're saying, oh my God, I'm stuck. But what's always glowing every time you're in a dark building? The exit sign is always glowing. It's always glowing in red, right? So Capricorn, imagine Cancer season for you as the red exit glowing sign that you see in a dark hallway, that you see in a dark building. And granted the exit's making itself known to you, you're choosing to stay in the dark hallway. Okay? Hopefully that analogy makes sense for you guys, but that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling for you coming up here in July. You see the exit for whatever it is that you're currently stuck in, but in order to put yourself in that exit sign, you have to be willing to take the action. So Nine of Cups here, Five of Pentacles, there is something here that's dark, there's something here that you are focused on that makes you feel empty, that doesn't make you feel totally fulfilled, and with that lack of fulfillment, you see an exit there that you could take that would bring you to your Nine of Cups. Taking a look at who you're dealing with, we do have here the Queen of Wands, and then looking at the outcome that's present, we do have here the Ten of Wands. So as far as what I'm seeing for you, Capricorn, it kind of feels to me like based upon who you're dealing with, there was somebody here who sparked a deep fire in you. You know, this is somebody who definitely made us change, they made a spark. This is a person who made you feel a lot of different things. Could have been a fire sign for some of you. And I think that by no longer having this person available to you in your life, it's very difficult because with the Ten of Wands being the outcome, you feel like it's hard for you to be happy, it's hard for you to be fulfilled without somebody. So whether it was the loss of a lover, maybe your lover moved on, whether it was a friendship that came to an ending, a job that maybe didn't work out, or something along those types of lines, there is some great loss that you're feeling here coming up in July, but there is an exit door there. And if you take that exit door, it can lead you to the light. You know, when you walk out of a dark hallway that has an exit door, you usually open up that door and poof, you're out in the light, you're out in the sun. So there's something here for you, Cappy, that you're not paying attention to. I think the universe wants you to redirect your energy to the exit door because once you open that exit door, there's going to be something else out there that can add to your fulfillment, that can add to your happiness. I know that right now you're so focused on staying inside of this dark room, but once you leave that dark room, the universe has more to show you, the universe has more to offer you. okay? Because that's the energy that I'm feeling here so far. So, real quick, let's clarify the Queen of Wands. Why is the person Cappy's dealing with showing up as the Queen of Wands? And we had here the Temperance. Could have been a Sagittarius you were dealing with. So it feels to me like based on the person you were connecting with, they were definitely a very stable person in your life. So that's why it hurts so bad, because whoever you were dealing with was super stable. I feel like they were around you for so long. They were always around, and it's very weird not to have them around. And especially with the Temperance at play here too, this is a person who brought in good energy for you. So that's why it's so difficult, I feel, for you to be able to walk out of the exit door, because it's like, yo, they've been around me for so long that I'm not used to being without this person. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles. Why is the Five of Pentacles showing up as the overall energy for Cappy? And what do we have? We have here the Wheel of Fortune. But life goes on. Life changes. No matter when it's expected or when it's least expected, life is always going to change. Cycles are always going to end and new things are always going to begin. So whatever reasoning behind this relationship ending, this friendship ending, whatever the case is, whatever stepping out of alignment with you, Capricorn, it's only because something else is meant to fall in alignment with you. You know, I've learned that, at least in my own personal experience. Every time things have fell out of alignment with me, it was always because something else was supposed to step forward. Something else was supposed to step on in. So I've kind of adapted to the lifestyle of, if something disappears from my life, if something walks out that door, allow it to walk out that door, because something new is going to step in either way, you know? So Cappy, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'll take a look and see how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout July. Then I'll take a look and see how you feel towards them, what's going on with you throughout July. We'll see where energies align, and then we'll see the outcome, okay? Now, in regards to the person that Capricorn's dealing with, how does this person feel towards Capricorn? And what is going on with this individual throughout July 2021? How does the person that Capricorn's dealing with feel towards Capricorn? And what is going on with this person throughout July 2021? First card out, what do we got? And we got here the Devil. Could be a fellow Capricorn that you're dealing with. We also had a card fall, which was the Chariot in the reverse. Moving forward from that, we got here the Eight of Pentacles, we got here the Nine of Wands, we got here the Queen of Cups, and then we got here the Justice card. So Capricorns, I definitely feel like you felt blindsided when the individual you're dealing with kind of walked out of your life. And the reason why you felt so blindsided is because this person didn't tell you how they were feeling. I definitely feel like they withheld a lot of what they were feeling from you. You know, they could have been open and honest and said, hey, look, I'm in a place, I can't speak. I'm in a place right now in my life where I'm just not willing to do this anymore. Or I'm in a place in my life right now where I have other things that I need to focus on, other goals that I need to focus on, other things that I need to accomplish. You know, at the end of the day, Cappy, your person felt like they no longer could give anything else to this relationship they had with you, because there was something else in their life that they needed to pull their attention to. And with the Devil card here to the Chariot reversed, they definitely felt that you are not going to easily let go of them. They felt that you weren't easily going to let go of this connection. They just had that feeling of, I know that I'm loved by Capricorn, and I know that Capricorn will always take care of me, but there's other things going on in my life right now that I need to put my energy to. So I feel like they limited a lot of information that they could have told you, but they chose not to. What is it over here that this person had to bring their attention to? Essentially, what is it that kind of took their attention away from Capricorn? We have here the Eight of Swords. We have here the I almost said the World card. We have here the King of Cups. We have here the Nine of Swords, and then we have here the Ten of Swords. By the way, Capricorns, please don't judge me if I keep getting my words stumbled or I stutter. I woke up about an hour ago, so I'm a little tired. And on top of that, Mercury's still in pre-shadow, so when Mercury is in retrograde, I stutter like a mofo, okay? So we got here King of Cups, we got here the Eight of Swords. It looks to me like your person does have a lot of care for you, and they do have a lot of love for you, but at the same time, this person was incredibly emotionally overwhelmed. I think it brought them to the point of where they were unhappy, and by being unhappy in their own personal life, how could they be happy in a life that they're sharing with you? You know, whether this person was a friend of yours or whether this person was your romantic lover, you know, I think they were in a space where they were dealing with so much internally that they felt like they could not give to this connection or this relationship that they had with you. They felt like they needed to pull back overall Ten of Swords. They felt like, I need to walk away from this so that I can focus on myself in the meanwhile, because I'm dealing with so much right now, and focusing on me would be the best thing that I can do for myself. So I think that your person was very hesitant to let you know that they needed a break or that they needed space, because they know that you care so much about them. But they kind of went about it in a way where they blindsided you, because eventually they took space from you, and that made you feel abandoned, rather than them coming forward saying, hey, I need space because I have X, Y, and Z going on in my life. So it's almost like you wish this person went about it in a much better way, Capricorn. You wish that they would have expressed to you how they felt, what they were going through, what was happening, and if they needed space, I'm sure you would have gave it to them. You kind of felt like they ghosted you, and I think that's what hurt you the most, because it came out of nowhere. Once again, it was that blindsided type of energy. So, getting back to the analogy of the exit door in the dark room and walking out the bright red exit door into the light, I think the universe wants you to see things from a different perspective throughout this month. And that different perspective is most likely not the perspective of you being ghosted, but more so the perspective of the person you were dealing with had shit going on, and it wasn't so much about you, it was really about them. Because what looks like you're being upset about is the fact that this person walked away, blindsided you, didn't really give you information. And you have every right to feel that way. But I think that there is this big part of you that carries a burden, feeling like it was your fault, feeling like you pushed them away, feeling like you did something wrong. But the truth of the situation is that you didn't. And it's showing up in your person's energy. You didn't do anything, Capricorn, to push this person away. You didn't do anything to make them disappear. You didn't do anything to want them to opt out of your life. It looks to me like they had so much going on emotionally to the point where they decided to do that for themselves, for their peace of mind, and to work through whatever they were dealing with internally. So, most importantly, I think the universe wants you to see the perspective of, it wasn't you that pushed them away, they just had a lot going on. In regards to what's going on with this person that Cappy's dealing with throughout July 2021, we have here 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and then we have here the 4 of Pentacles. In July, it does feel to me like they're still going to be a little MIA. I don't think they're going to be contacting anybody. I kind of feel like they're going to be dealing with whatever's going on. You know, whoever you're connecting with here could be dealing with just a lot of things happening all at once. They might feel very overwhelmed with life right now. Maybe they have so much happening in their own personal life and they're so stressed to the point where they just kind of need a break and they need to mentally check out a little bit. They could be dealing with financial problems possibly, especially with a lot of these pentacles showing up. They also could be dealing with people in their life who've disappointed them, okay? Especially people within the family. For some reason, I'm picking up on your person having family issues. So if they are in a marriage and this is your friend, they could be going through a divorce. Just throwing that out there as well. So either way, whomever your person is and whatever relationship you have to them, you know, they are going through something very intense right now, and they don't feel that by sharing it, it's going to make it easier. They kind of want to take on what they're going through one day at a time, one step at a time, and to avoid themselves being emotionally overwhelmed, they kind of want to limit the people that they talk about this with so that they can work on this solo. They feel like that's going to be what's in their interest or the best thing in their interest, okay? So let's go on to your side of things, Capricorn. Let's take a look at you. How does Capricorn feel towards the person you're dealing with? And what is going on with Capricorn throughout July 2021? How does Capricorn feel towards the person they're dealing with? And what is going on with Cappy throughout July 2021? First card out, we got here an Ace of Cups. So you really care, you know? You really do care for the person you're dealing with. And like I said, I think they do care for you. We also have here the Emperor, we have here the Hangman, we have here the Page of Swords, we have here the King of Pentacles, and then we have here the Judgment. So Capricorns, I think what's happening is that this situation wasn't intended for you to take it personally, but it became personal because of how they made you feel. I don't think it's that they had a problem with you, they wanted to walk out of your life and they never wanted to see you again. It wasn't that type of vibe. It's just they needed a break, they needed space from everybody. And they didn't communicate that to you, so you took it as, you don't want to be in my life anymore, you don't care about me. That really fucking hurts. You feel really abandoned here. And you have a lot of love for this person, you care a lot for this person, and ultimately it makes you feel stuck because you're kind of searching in your mind for an answer as to why. And I think that's what leads you to believe or get caught up in a thought cycle of, is it my fault that they walked away? Is it my fault that they left? You know, Page of Swords here, King of Pentacles, you're trying your hardest to stay grounded, but when you're overthinking at night, You know, you're kind of having these thought-provoking thoughts of, maybe I pushed them away, maybe I did this, maybe I did that. You know, you're kind of engaging in a lot of blame right now and putting a lot of burdens on yourself. Meanwhile, you didn't do anything at all. And most importantly, with the Judgment card here, you know, this is the energy of you guys saying, I just really want this person back. I want to make sure we're good. I want to make sure we're happy. I don't want to have any sort of problems, right? So I think it's a giant miscommunication, to be fair. You know, especially during this time, Mercury is still in retrograde. Now on June 22nd, Mercury did go direct, but of course, before Mercury retrograde occurs, we have the before period, and then we have the after shadow period. So the after shadow period is still taking place. So even though Mercury went direct on June 22nd, it's going to go on for another 2 weeks with that after shadow type of energy. So with Mercury, and probably this, I want to say this probably started in June and going into July. So with Mercury being in retrograde overall, there was a giant miscommunication here. Okay? I think that the miscommunication is that your person just needed space from everybody to deal with what's going on in their life. And I think that you took it personally the way they conveyed it, because they made it look so personal. But I promise you, Cappy, I don't think it was. Okay? In regards to what's going on with Capricorn throughout July 2021, let's take a look. What do we got going on with Capricorn, please? All right, we got here an Ace of Wands reversed. We got here an Ace of Swords. And then we have here a Knight of Swords. So with the Ace of Wands reversed, Ace of Swords, and Knight of Swords, you just want the truth. You want to know very, very clearly and very bluntly, why did you walk away? Do you still care about me? Do you still want to be together? You know, this is the energy of you wanting to know, does this person still want to be a part of my life? Do they still want me to be a part of theirs? I just want some freaking answers because this lack of clarity is driving me insane. That's what you're feeling, you know? With this lack of clarity, you feel like it's absolutely driving you insane. In regards to where energies are aligning between Capricorn and the person they're dealing with throughout July 2021, where energies aligning, please, and what do we got? We have here the Strength card. We got here the 4 or the 6. Nope, the 6 of Cups in the reversed. Yep. And then we got here the 2 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. So with the Strength card and the 6 of Cups reversed here, I think that you're trying to not allow yourself to get way too wrapped up in your head, Capricorn. You're doing your best to kind of take a step back and hopefully get the answers that you're looking for, but you're noticing that as time goes on, this person isn't reaching out, this person is getting further and further away from you. So it's starting to freak you out a bit, Capricorn, especially as time goes on in July. Remember, as I stated previously, I don't see them reaching out to you in July because I still think that they're going through a lot and they still want their space. They're basically mentally checking out from a lot of their relationships right now to kind of focus on whatever problems they're dealing with internally. You know, you're connecting with somebody that feels like they're so overwhelmed, they don't have balance by being surrounded by so many different energies. So in order to kind of calm down, contain themselves, and work through what they need to work through, they are checking out of all their relationships and they're isolating themselves from everybody that they love and care for in order to get through what they need to get through, okay? So I don't see them reaching out, and I think that's what's freaking you out the most, because as time goes on, you're like, I have this lack of clarity. I don't know why this person left. It's making me freak out. I'm still sitting in this dark room. The exit sign is there. I see the exit sign, but I don't want to go out that door because I don't want to walk away from something that I really do love and enjoy. But I think the exit sign is not about walking away from the person. I think the exit sign is about walking into the light and seeing the actual perspective. It's about seeing the truth. You also have to remember too, during this time, I believe we have Neptune in retrograde, and when Neptune's in retrograde, it creates a lot of confusing energies surrounding communication, just like Mercury, and surrounding what we see. So Neptune can really bring in a lot of those confusing types of situations like this one we're dealing with. So there is confusion about why they left. You feel like you were ghosted, but they didn't ghost you. They just didn't communicate properly. And I wish they would have, because it would have put you at ease a lot more. But from what I'm seeing, guys, I don't think it's a situation of somebody ghosting you. I just think that they held back communication because they didn't want to hurt you or upset you, because this person plans to be on a temporary leave, not a permanent one. As for the overall outcome between Capricorn and this person throughout July 2021, what's going to be the overall outcome? What do we got? Page of Wands, Magician card, 5 of Cups, then the Sun card. Absolutely. Right now, this person's going through the storm, okay? And after the storm clears, there's always going to be the calm. So Capricorn, with the Page of Wands here to the Magician, just keep doing you for a while. Let yourself enjoy the rest of your life. put yourself at ease with this situation, all right? I know that you really care about this person. I know that you want to be involved. I know that you want to help them. But just allow yourself to say, if they want space, I'm going to respect that. I think that once they get through this storm that they're experiencing, 5 of Cups, instantaneously the calm will come and they'll be happy again. And most importantly, they'll be happy with you. So I think that's a really good thing to note. You know, it's not so much about, oh, the storm will pass and then they'll move on with their life. No, the storm will pass and then they'll be right back where they need to be. They'll be with you. Okay? And with the Magician card here to the Page of Wands, even though this person may not be around right now, keep yourself in a place where you focus on things that make you happy this month, guys. I think the universe was saying, take the red exit door so that you don't spend a lot of your time focused in on this situation, missing somebody, and, you know, struggling to gain some sort of clarity throughout your entire month. You know, put your energy into other things this month, guys. Put your energy into other people. Put your energy into other situations. Put your energy into your job. Put your energy into your family. Whatever the case is, you know, don't spend all of your time throughout July here putting all your energy, into this specific situation. Otherwise, you're going to end up drained, you know? You're going to end up incredibly drained. You're going to end up really unhappy and miserable. And that's not where I want to see you guys. And I'm sure that's not where this person wants to see you. So don't stress too much here, guys, okay? I definitely feel like whatever your person's going through, they're going to get through it, and once they get through it, they'll be right back. Okay? So imagine getting a text where somebody says BRB, be right back. That's what's happening with your person. They're not going to be gone forever. You know, they didn't communicate it in a way that you understood. I feel like they definitely made it come off like they ghosted you, because I would see it that way too, Cappy. I totally get you. I would look at it and be like, oh, this motherfucker ghosted me, okay? I would see it from that perspective as well, but I could see what they were going through here. You know, I just think that they didn't communicate it because they didn't want to hurt your feelings and make you feel this way, but then they ended up making you feel this way anyways, you know? So, Cappy, they didn't have the best communication, but I think that they're in a place right now where they're not really thinking clearly or seeing everything so clearly because they're so overwhelmed anyways, you know? So they need to go through whatever they're going through, then they're going to come back around to you and things will work. And like I mentioned, this could resonate towards a friend, a family member, a lover. This doesn't just have to be a strictly love-based situation or connection, so be mindful of that as well. But Capricorn, the good news is that the Sun card will come, you know, the calm will come after the storm, and the happiness will return. Okay? Capricorn, I love you guys so much. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoy this. If it resonates, of course, let me know down in the comments down below. Please do enjoy the rest of your July 2021. Like I said, focus on things that are not this situation. Make sure you're allowing yourself to chill, have some fun, do things that are enjoyable. If you put all your energy into this situation, you'll end up drained. So don't drain yourself, Capricorn. Let yourself say, okay, they want space, I'm going to take space from this situation as well, and then things will get resolved soon moving forward. Okay? Alright, Cappy, I love you, and I will see you guys later. Enjoy July, and I'll see you in your next video. Much love, Cappy, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.